and that's then should be batted at the Illuminatti chest in the better. It should be BeardGod is the recession. Instead of set his better. Then that's talking about it. It's not set. This is who we're talking about today. It's a lot to talk about, but a lot to talk about like these other past episodes that we had. Let me put this. So, for those who started the question, that is a B&B battle rapper. He's been around for, not as smart as this. He's been in the battle all across the country, small leagues, big leagues, such as URL. Recently, he got himself involved in, I guess you could say a little standard. 6 months? Hold on. Let. Alright. Is that, you sounding better? You sound like the rock, you stupid. I still sound that way? I still sound that way?
Yo, how we sounding? Is it better now? Let me know. Said, let me get 3 doubles and a diet Sprite. Hey, yo. Nobody said nothing. Like, we good? We good? We good? We good? We good. South Philly, stand up. All right. Is it better, OC? Is it better? We good? Or is it still sounding robotic? Let me know what's up. I ain't hearing nobody say nothing. Yo, ain't gonna be no Philly on Philly crime on this joint. A lot better. All right, we good now? Okay. All right. I think I knew what the problem was. All right, so we about to get into this. Appreciate y'all support. Everybody that's commenting. My man OC Diesel. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, OC. We talking about this guy. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the prepster. So everybody that really pays attention to the culture understands the whole scandal shit that he kind of got wrapped into. We gonna get into that, but before we get into that, we gotta talk about SigU business. We gotta talk about prep on SigU and how things could have really got ugly at an event that we had. So we booked prep for this event called SummerSlam. It was a few years back. He ended up battling Easy the Block Captain. So if you haven't seen that battle, go check that battle out. Go check that prep versus Easy the Block Captain battle out. That's it. So we end up booking this guy for this battle. I'm not gonna get into numbers. I try not to tell the numbers as far as what people got paid. I don't really want to get in all of that. But anyway, make a long story short, in the battle, spoiler alert for those who didn't see the battle, he had Dre Dennis jump in his round. So I'm gonna say what I think happened. What I think happened was, since Dre was his man and Dre looked him out, I think that he looked Dre out with a couple dollars. This is just my opinion. This is just my theory. And you're going to understand and see where I'm getting at in a few minutes. So he gets paid the rest of his bread. And there was two $50 bills that was included in the remainder of this payment. It was a bunch of 20s. I ain't going to say how many. And there was two $50 bills that was included. So Dre Dennis jumps in the round. Later on in the night, he says, "Yo, I'm missing like $100." So he starts counting the money, but the $50 bills are missing. The two $50 bills is missing, so that's $100 that's missing. So this whole thing is like super goofy because it's like, where the hell is the two $50 bills? Where the two $50 bills at? So I think he gave the two $50 bills to Dre. Or he might have gave one of them to Dre. He might have spent the other on some liquor, some food. I don't know, man. But what I do know is that was some bullshit. Like, it was some straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. So my cousin was like ready to knock this nigga the fuck out. Like, real talk. He was ready to drop this dude. He tried to sit up there and cause a scene and act all extra. I ain't going nowhere until I get my $100, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? What up, Nick G2K1 salute, man. Appreciate you following every week. So he all hype. He like trying to go, I ain't going nowhere, da da da. So I had talked with Easy, like, go with this dude, like, boy out here wilding, man. You know what I'm saying? He over here acting like niggas is really trying to beat him for $100. Like, nobody trying to beat this dude for $100. Like, fucking two $50 bills. So all this rah shit. And he act like he was going to stick around to the end of the night or some shit like that, man. It's like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, you got what you supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to shortchange nobody. And the nigga ended up leaving. So then you fast forward maybe about battle SummerSlam, so I'm gonna say maybe we might be September, because I want to say it's before Halloween Havoc. So September comes around, my man Yo White has a battle in DMV versus C Dollars. This event was D.I. the Henny Man League. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? I left already when he snapped. I don't know. You probably did. You probably did, OC. You probably did. So he ended up, he left the event. We go to DMV. Yo White had the C Dollars battle. Goods battle, D.I. the Henny Man. DNA and K Shine battle, Drugs and Cuban. Twerk was there. I don't think Twerk battled though. I know Chris Doves was on the card. Like, it was a lot of people. That Jazz the Rapper was there. Like, this DMV event was crazy. Ryder was there. Like, it was mad people there. I don't know where the fuck we was at in Maryland. Like, we was in the middle of Howare, Maryland. Like, this shit was bottom of the bottom. Like, I don't know where the fuck we was at in DMV. All I know is that shit took like 3.5 hours to get to. Like, when these niggas be saying DMV and they be saying new DMV and all of that shit. These niggas do not be talking about the motor vehicle, and they do not be talking about regular city of Baltimore shit that we be thinking. They don't be talking about that shit we seen on the wire. Them niggas is talking about some places in Maryland that you be like, where the fuck is we at? Like, real talk. So this is where we was at. We was down there. So I know he on the card because he battled fuck did he battle? I don't know if he battled somebody one-on-one or if he battled on 2-on-2. But anyway, they could battle somebody, and when he seen me, it was like, yo, what's good? Like, yo, BeardGod, like, what's good with you, man? Like, you made it down here. Like, oh, that's what's up. Like, it was like a really, really big deal that niggas was in the DMV. Like, up north nigga going, I don't even consider Maryland the South, even though they got weird accents. Like, I don't consider Maryland the South. Like, that's just not the South to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is still the North. Like, I don't really start looking at shit being considered the South until you start hitting like Virginia-ish. You know what I'm saying? It started getting a little country to me. I don't consider Maryland the country. Now, some people consider certain parts of Delaware country, but I mean, each his own. So anyway, it was all love, and it was as if the shit that went down last time I seen him never happened. It's like, whatever, man, I'll leave that shit alone. But I thought that shit was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that shit was weird because niggas don't do business that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't going shortchange nobody, nothing. Like, at the end of the day, niggas is grown men. So if there was an issue, and let's just say it wasn't enough bread to sit up there and pay you, or somebody didn't have the bread, nobody gonna act like they didn't, you know, nobody gonna act like here's an envelope with your money in it and not say nothing, like knowing that the money wasn't all in there, like the money was all in there. So, you know, that was some goofy shit. And my whole thing is all of that, I ain't going nowhere, da 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 da. The energy wasn't there with niggas seniors in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I ain't calling nobody no punks. I ain't calling nobody no bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the energy wasn't the same energy. When niggas seen them at a total different event. It was like battle rap amnesia. Like, people had forgot what was said. So it was like, all right, whatever, man. Niggas got short-term memory. Like, you gonna leave that shit alone. Ain't never had no issues with Prep. Never booked him again. You know what I'm saying? Never booked him again off of that. Not saying niggas would have never booked him again, but just never booked him again off of that shit. Like, that shit really didn't sit well with me. And then I see you, and it's like a total different. Like, you acting like a whole different. What up, cuz? Like a whole different. You acting like a whole different nigga when I see you in a different state. So that was like incident number one that had me like, yeah, this nigga might be on some straight weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not normal. You know what I'm saying? That's like a nigga have a problem with you over some shit, and nigga, I'm clapping everything up for this no, I'm shooting all, nigga, I'm shooting everybody. Everybody gets sprayed. And then see you later on like, hey man, what's going on, man? How you been, man? I'm glad to see you, man. How you, your mama? I'm good. Everybody good? How the kids? How the family? Like, that shit is weird to me, man. Like, real talk. That shit is weird, man. Like, I don't understand that shit. And he's not the only one that does that shit. There's other battle rappers that do that weird shit too. Like, I seen niggas threaten whole families on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. I do this when I see you, it's on site and all this other stuff. I'm slapping on. And then they see each other at an event and niggas dap it up. Then they the best of friends. So it's like, I don't know for some people when this shit is just for entertainment purposes or and when it's serious. But then everybody wants to be considered a real nigga. Like, that's just weird to me. Like, I don't really understand that. But let's move forward, because that's the past. You know what I'm saying? That was some years ago. So now let's get to the current event shit. Like, you got people creating group chats or including themselves in group chats, but acting as if they're other battle rappers to try to impress chicks or try to get chicks. Like, that shit is weird. That shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, Pretty Tony, Pretty Ricky, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Smooth Operator, why are you talking to chicks in group chats acting like you're your peers? That I don't understand, yo. I give your baby a wedgie, nigga. Facts. Like, I can get baby a wedgie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't. I don't understand it at all. Like, to me, like, somebody really needed to call the homie from MTV Catfish and get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the people that are watching this, my question to y'all is, what do y'all think should happen now? Do y'all think that he should still get booked? Do y'all think that the nigga was real life catfishing? Like, do y'all think that he should still get booked? Do y'all think that league should still fuck with him? Like, after that shit? Because you know every battle he do, they're gonna bring it up. They're gonna bring up the catfish shit. They're gonna bring up him throwing his homies under the bus. I mean, shit. He got kicked out of the Loud Boys. Like, you got kicked out of the Loud Boys. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And then I seen Quantum Physics. Quantum Physics did he did a live on Instagram. I think he did it with Mac Myron. I think it was Mac Myron he did it with. And I know he was talking about, like, he didn't agree with how niggas kicked him out the group. Like, basically, he should have apologized to his homies and they should have kicked him in the group. But I also think that in battle rap, you become guilty by association. So I think that if you got a squad or you got a group and one of your members is doing some goofy fuck shit, people are going to look at the rest of y'all as if that's what y'all do. Like, all of y'all are like this. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not the case, people are still going to look at it that way. It's going to be just guilty by association. The perception. You know what I'm saying? The perception is going to be that this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? This is how they get down. You know what I'm saying? They get down like this. Like, they do this goofy shit. I think they should book him. He's still a talented weirdo. He's good at what he does. I think he's talented too. I think Prep is talented too. I don't think Prep is trash. I think Prep has potential. I don't think Prep has reached his full potential. I just think that Prep has made bad decisions. And I think you entertaining females in group chats impersonating other people is definitely not a good decision. Especially when the people that you are impersonating are your peers. And some of these guys is your homies. I just look at it like, what was the end game supposed to be? Like, really? What was the end game supposed to be? That's the part I don't get. That's the part I don't understand. I don't understand what the end game was supposed to be. Like, so what if one of these chicks was like, hey, yo, all right, for example, twerk. You're acting like twerk. Or you're acting like whoever. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm trying to link up with you. What you supposed to meet up with these chicks at the McDonald's parking lot and be like, surprise, bitch, it's me, Prep. Like, the fuck? Like, that's weird, man. Womanizer. I mean, some people might say that. Some people might say that. Some people might say pimp. Some people might say player. Some people might say there's a couple different things that you could name it. I think it's just flat out goofy and stupid. Like, to really impersonate somebody else on the internet. Like, some people just don't need the internet. Like, for real. Some people just don't need the internet because they use it for the absolute wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? They use it for the absolute wrong reasons. And then you get situations like this, and then you have more situations that end up becoming blogs like this. Because people like me see this nonsense, and I decided I want to speak about it. I want to speak about the weirdness that's going on in this culture. And with this particular guy, it didn't start here. Like, there's other things I'm pretty sure that he's done that was weird. I mean, people thought the way that he dressed and all of that stuff, and I thought that was just part of the character. That's what I forgot to mention. Now, I don't know how true this is. But now I gotta hit you with the Adam Schefter. My sources say that he said that he was experimenting with these different different pharmaceutical drugs. This is what somebody, a credible source in battle rap was telling me. They were saying that you know how companies come out with like experimental drugs, and they be like, oh, you know, we're gonna test you on this, and we're gonna pay you money for this. We'll give you $3,000 if you put this ointment on your arm, or we'll give you, you know, $1,000 if you swallow these pills and, you know, you don't die in 3 days. Like weird shit like that. They were saying that he was entertaining that stuff, and that was how he was supposed to be getting money. Nothing wrong with role playing with me and my wife together. I played the role of Wesley Pipes. Oops, wrong live. Hey, yo, OC. Yo, OC, shout out, yo. What up, Lee? Yo, OC is shout out. OC is shout out. Lee, I don't know if he apologized to her. I don't know. I don't know if he apologized to her. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea if he apologized to her at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember hearing how she figured it out or how she found out. I think she asked the real people. I think she asked the real people if they knew about the group chat, and then screenshots got sent back and forth, and that's how all of this stuff kind of hit the fan and kind of like blew up. Like I didn't see him make no public apology. It just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna just kind of I'm gonna be Homer Simpson backing up into the bushes right now. Like, did what you did, own up, speak your truth, apologize, you know, to the people that you involved that really weren't involved, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? People decided they don't want to deal with you and if they want to cut you off, you can't really blame them. You know what I'm saying? Like that is some weird, non-normal stuff. Like for real. Yeah, he apologized in DNA show. I mean, if he apologized, like now what? That's the thing. Like what happens now? You know what I'm saying? I did see where he apologized to the rappers. I mean, he should apologize to the rappers. He should apologize, you know, to the chick or whatever chicks was involved. I'm gonna say something, and it might sound harsh, but the chick that I seen speaking about it, like I hope she wasn't like the chick who he was like the main chick he was talking to. I personally didn't think she was that cute. Like not to be impersonating, you know, 7 different people, you know, to get them draws. Like, nah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying she was hurt. I'm just saying I just don't think that was that much of a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like to have to go through all of that, to have to go through all of them hoops, that's what even makes the shit more weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that particular thing makes it even more weird. Like it's like, come on, bro. Like really? Like really? This is what you're doing? Like really? Like this is what you're doing? Like you out here catfishing for that? You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, what if you was catfishing and then she was with it, but then she ended up being a catfish? Now you go to meet up with Donna Bromwell and you end up meeting up with Donald Bromwell. Now you really mad. Now your feelings is really hurt. Like you don't think about that type of stuff, man. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now you in a whole nother type of scandal. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole nother type of thing put out there, stain on your name, whatever the case may be, things that people can use against you in the next battle to speak on, and you ain't even think about all of that. You didn't look at it from that position. You just looked at it like, all right, I'm gonna just do this. Whatever. It's weird, man. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about him no more. How did y'all like the Drake card? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all feel that? Did y'all feel in the matchups? Did y'all like the card? Did y'all like the battles? Like, talk to me. Let's talk about it. What was y'all favorite battle? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see the Charlie Clips and the chess battle? Do y'all, you know, who do y'all think won that? Y'all think Clips won? Y'all think chess won? Like, talk. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. I need answers. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to start with the chess and the Charlie Clips battle. I personally feel as though Charlie Clips won. Jazz did what she was supposed to do. Yeah, Jazz did what she was supposed to do, but I don't know if Jazz wrote all of that. And I'm not trying to discredit her because she's a female. She's a woman. She's a lady. I don't know. The first round sounded like chest. I mean, not chest. It sounded like twerk to me. There was some stuff in there that sounded like it could have been a little Sue Surfish. Some stuff that sounded a little quantum physics-ish. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Surf did what Surf did what he supposed to do. Kyle was like trash truck juice up there, man. Like, I really wasn't interested in Kyle. I didn't like the matchup. I think that's my overall issue with the card. I didn't like the matchups. I didn't like the matchups. Like, I just didn't. I mean, Tay Rock and Twerk, that joint wasn't too bad. Like, I'm thinking about if I would have seen these battles on another card. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Drake wasn't involved, if Chris Brown wasn't involved, you've seen some of these same battles on other cards. I think that, Rock and Twerk, that wasn't a bad joint. You know what I'm saying? Kyle was not crazy. I'm not really a fan of Kyle. But then I also look at it like this. Some of these dudes have no business battling on some of these stages that they battling on. Some of these guys shouldn't be battling on some of these platforms that they battling on. Some of these guys don't need to be on the big stage. They need to be on a small room. The big stage is not for them. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't. I don't think Loaded Lux should be battling on the big stage. I just don't. I understand he's the biggest draw. He's like Mayweather of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? People come out to see him, and that's fine. Dandy, it's cool, but he doesn't need to be battling on the main stage. The problem is you got to have him on the main stage because he's getting paid too much money to be battling in the small room, because in the small room, they're not going to be able to recruit the investment. That's what that's about. Kyle needs to be on volumes. I agree. I think a lot of the OG vet battlers that was around during the Smack DVD era, a lot of them need to be in the small room. I think that Kyle, I think Lux, I think Cassidy, like I think these dudes need to be on that small room, but the problem is they're not going to be able to make enough money in that small room. Lux or Mook shouldn't be on the big stages and performers. Exactly. Like they rappers, they spitters. You see what I'm saying? So the small room is definitely, it makes more sense. Like small room just makes more sense for them. Like period. You know what I'm saying? Period. It makes more sense. Like I definitely think that Lux, if he could, Lux battling somebody like Daylight, that can happen on the big stage. That can happen on the big stage. If Lux battles like Chess, small room. Lux battles, let's say like a JC, small room. If Lux battles like a B Dot, small room. You know what I'm saying? Like the only big stage battle that I think Lux can do that makes sense is Daylight. And then it also depends on where they battle at. Like I think if URL came back to New York, Lux he can battle on the big stage. But they going to Texas, they going to LA, they going to Atlanta, and all of them type places. Absolutely not. I'm not in agreement with that shit at all. They just rap. Yeah, like it's different. They like said he is good on battling Lux now. That's what he said. But Daylight is also somebody who's retired 17 times. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody who's retired 17 times. Like, nobody's in there taking him serious. Nobody's taking him serious. As far as not wanting to battle Lux, why would you not want to battle Lux? You know what I'm saying? I can understand not wanting to battle Mook. I definitely understand that. Like, I wouldn't want to battle Mook. Not if I was Daylight. Like, the styles it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I think the interesting thing about the Lux and Daylight thing is you never know who these dudes is going to actually show up as. So you don't know if Lux going to show up in the tux. You don't know if he's going to show up as a Black Panther. You don't know if he's going to show up in the gray hoodie. You don't know if Daylight going to show up as Spawn. You don't know if Daylight going to show up with a black ski mask on. Like, you just don't be knowing what these guys are going to actually show up like. So I don't know. I think that there's still some value in that matchup. I think that's probably like the last one that he can do on the big stage. You know what I'm saying? Like unless he went to like King of the Dot, he can go to King. Like if he went to King of the Dot, he battled Disaster. Like Loaded Lux versus Disaster on King of the Dot. I think they can get that off on the stage because he would have to like that would be a rapidy rap battle, but I think he might be more receptive over there than URL at this point. I don't know. To me, URL got some ignorant ass fans, man. Like the fans are just ignorant. They don't seem like they respect the actual craft. If they battle, it gotta be in an empty ass COVID room. Who? If who battle? You talking about Lux and Disaster? You said if they battle? Is that what you talking about? If Lux and Disaster battle? She said it gotta be in an empty ass COVID room. Well, that's funny as hell. That's funny. Lux and Day. I don't know, man. I think that they can get that off on the stage, man. I think that's one that people will sit up there and want to come out for. You know what sucks? What sucks about battle rap is how stock goes up and down based on your last battle. Like you're really only as good as your last battle. So like, yo, you can have like 10 good battles in a year. And then you get to battle 11 and you get smoked. And it's like them other 10 battles that you did that year, they don't even exist. It doesn't even matter at all. None of that shit matters because you got smoked that one battle or you lost that one battle. So it's like your credibility is shot. You know what I'm saying? Your credibility is non-existent. Like nobody even cares at the fact that, you know, you're around. You know what I'm saying? When is the last time you seen a fire Lux? I think Lux was dope when he battled what was that he battled on that in the small room zone? He battled who the fuck was that? That on the he battled on the card he battled on the card that Tay Rock and Daylight battled on. Who was that he battled on that card? I can't. Surf. Wasn't it Surf? Wasn't it him and Surf? Him and Surf battled on that card. Yeah, I think he was cool versus Lux. I mean, I think Lux was cool versus Surf. I don't think that was a bad Lux. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, Surf won or Surf beating himself. I don't want to hear that shit. Surf didn't win the battle. Like that's really all that matters at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Surf didn't win. So if Surf didn't win, I can't say that it was a bad Lux. I think people gotta understand battle rap is opinionated. It's opinionated and people like what they like. So people be talking about the the rapidy rap battlers, they don't want to see or they don't care about or whatever the case may be. But then it's like you got the gun bar talking battle rappers that battle and just hit you with the threat rap all the time, and people love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people think it's trash. So I mean, it comes down to preference. It really comes down to preference. Like, I don't know. I don't really feel like you've seen a lot of horrible loaded Luxes, but there's other battle rappers that I could be like, yeah, I seen about 5 of them Jones. Like, yeah, he was bad in that John. He choked in that John. He got smoked in that John. Like, it's a couple people I can say do that. I can't really say that about Lux. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that about Lux. But, you know, it is what it is. I think that there's a lot of guys that are overrated. A lot of guys are overrated. But that's a whole nother thing. I think some other matches that was on that joint, like T-Rex and Rum Nitty, and Real Sick and Pat Stay. Like, I don't even know why they booked that. Like, Pat Stay had the audacity. He had the audacity on a live. Whose live was this guy on? I see him on Instagram live. He was on there with Quantum Physics. He had the audacity to say that they say he won the battle 2-1. Nigga, first of all, who the fuck is they? Who the fuck is they? Because you got smoked. Pat Stay got smoked, in my opinion. Real Sick got him the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But he like, oh yeah, they say I won 2-1. Like, who the fuck is they? Who told you this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, who told you that you won that battle 2-1, bro? You didn't win that shit. You did not win that shit. You know what I'm saying? You tried to freestyle, you was fucking up. Like, nah, bro. Like, take that shit back to King of the Dot, man. You know what I'm saying? Drake put you on the card because he felt as though he had to have one nigga from Canada on that joint. Like, it is what it is. I don't know who the fuck they is and who told you that you won. Because clearly you didn't win that shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. Didn't win that shit at all, man. It's a bunch of lies. Very, 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 very far from the truth. Very far from the truth. You did not win, sir. Not at all. I don't know. I don't know about the volume card, the new one they got coming up. I don't know everybody that's on that. I know there's rumors about them doing $1 million card, and that's when it's gonna start getting goofy. Like, it's really gonna start getting goofy. And they start having $1 million tournaments and all of that stuff. Like, I think battle rap going mainstream, I think is good and I think it's bad. I think it's good because it's creating more opportunities, it's creating the possibilities of battle rappers being able to get paid bags that they never got paid before. You know, for them to be able to, you know, make thousands of dollars and sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars if they're able to win some of these tournaments. But I also think that it's going to make certain battle rappers stop being humble. It's going to have a lot of them on high horses that they don't deserve to be on. And it's going to have a lot of them just being super Hollywood. And some of them just not going to be hungry no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, their hunger is just going to disappear. It's not going to be there. And I don't know. It's like, when you look at most things that went from being gritty, starting with the street, and then taking off, going to the mainstream, the feeling ain't the same. The love ain't the same. So, I don't know. You got people already, you know, having issues and been having issues with battle rap and the culture and the way that it's been the last couple of years and the feeling and, you know, who's really caring about it. And now you got people just waking up thinking they can just start battle rapping, they can just do this, they can just jump right into this game, they can just jump right into this culture. Like, yo, this is weird, man. I don't understand it. Like, I really don't. I really don't. I don't think. I don't think that it's a total bad thing, but I also think it's a total good thing. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. We done already talked about prep and the weird stuff that he was doing and has been doing. Hopefully the brother gets his stuff together and can redeem himself in that ring. You know, get booked for some battles. I know he just recently battled Jay Moore. Some league had an event down in Virginia. I don't know who won, who lost. I haven't really heard much about it. I mean, I know they had an intense face off. That shit was crazy. Like, it looked like it was about to get real. I think they sold it very well. And I don't know. We gonna play this thing by ear with prep and see what direction things go with him. But next week, my man K Illa couldn't be here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to K Illa. Next week, we gonna talk about Sig and the beef with Gates of the Garden. We're gonna talk about how it started. We're gonna talk about where it went. And just know we in a good space now. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Like, we in a good space now. So it's actually two parts. The first part is going to be the beef, how everything started, how everything got to where it got. And then the second part, which would be maybe like 3 episodes from next week, will be ending the beef and how that was huge for our area. You know what I'm saying? Like that was monumental. You know what I'm saying? Like the day that the beef got squashed between SIG-U and Gates of the Guard. So that's what's next on the menu with that. So the next two episodes that we're gonna be doing is Gates of the Guard is next week. I'm talking about the beef with SIG-U and Gates of the Guard next week. And then the week after that, we'll be talking about the worst SIG-U champs ever. And then after that, we're probably gonna take a week off, and then we're gonna come back with the last couple episodes of the season, and that's pretty much gonna be it, man. Listen, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Push Your Pen. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Push Your Pen. You know, make sure you in our groups on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Step your in-game up battle league. You see all these logos? These are all of the leagues and brands that's a part of SIG-U for those who don't know. They're not just here for no reason. So we got Push Your Pen Battle League. We got the Torture Chamber. Panic Room is for the rookies. You know what I'm saying? Queen of SIG-U. That's something we still working on for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We got NOC, number one contender. And of course, the cream of the crop, SIG-U, Step Your In Game Up Battle League. I'm tired of y'all hitting me up talking about what does that stand for? What does SIG-U, what does SIG-U stand for? It stands for Step Your Ink Game Up Battle League. If you don't know, you best to get to know. Because we've been around. Go check them battles out. We just dropped E-Hart versus E-Ness. Go check that out. Go check out the Saga versus Stampede. Go check out the Saga versus Blitzkrieg. Go check them battles out, man. Please don't say Surf. Surf, that was just bad. Him versus Surf, he wasn't that bad, bro. He won the battle though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't 100% on his A game, but he won the battle. You know what I'm saying? He won the battle. Like, how many super bad Luxes have you really seen? Like, let's be real. Me personally, I would say I really ain't like Lux versus Verb. I don't think Lux was super bad versus Surf. I just don't think he beat Surf on 100%. I feel like he beat Surf on 76%. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I look at it. I really wasn't feeling him versus Verb. Clips was alright. The 2-on-2 was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The 2-on-2 was real crazy. Yeah, the 2-on-2 was real good. Loaded Hollow, like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Like, are y'all really listening or y'all just skimming through it? Like, Loaded Hollows? Come on, man. That was fire. That was fire. But I don't want to sit there and make this about Lux. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to wrap this joint up, man. We done already talked about prep. We done talked about some of the Drake card, you know what I'm saying, for those matches that was thrown out there. I really didn't like the matchups. Charlie Clips versus Chess, I gave that to Charlie Clips. Get it, the Clips 2-1. That's my opinion. Chess is dope, but I don't know. I think Chess might do better on the stage, you know what I'm saying, than a small room setting. I think Clips is just a vet, man. Like, he's just a vet. And there's certain things that he knows how to do that can win over a crowd, whether you in the building or whether you listening. The vocal projection and all of that, you know what I'm saying? The timing and all of that. Like, there's a lot of little things that some people just don't pay attention to. But I gave that to Clips. I didn't see the other battle, the Lou Castro joint. I don't even know if that's out yet. But, you know, salute to everybody that's working, man. SIG-U got some things in the works. SIG-U Philly, before the madness, January 29th. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a little small card. Ain't nothing too crazy, man. We got some Philly, some Jersey people on there. Like it's gonna be a good little joint. Main stage shit. We return March 26th. March Madness. The first announcement. We dropping on Christmas. We dropping it on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We got some things in the works, but the first announcement will be getting dropped on Christmas. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanksgiving is coming up. We got Your Honor versus Stampede dropping on Thanksgiving. Make sure y'all check for that. You know what I'm saying? We giving y'all gifts on these holidays. We giving y'all gifts. Thanksgiving, we might have something for y'all on Black Friday. Christmas, I just told you we dropping an announcement. I don't even know what we're gonna do for New Year's. By New Year's, I don't even know. I don't even know what it's going to be like by New Year's. What I do know is that January, we got something going on. March, we got something going on. April, we're going back to Rochester. BeardGod steps out of retirement. Battling that bum-ass dude, Ace Vegas. We're going to talk about that another time. Then, we're going into the spring. Hateful 8-3. Bash at the beach. You know what I'm saying? He says, don't forget, we got to discuss my battle versus Ferno. Ferno who? Ferno Dash? You know about Ferno Dash? Let's talk about Ferno Dash. Ferno Dash is fire, man. Yeah, Ferno Dash is fire, man. Salute to the Inferno Kings for retaining their tag belts, doing their thing against LOD. You know what I'm saying? That was a good joint, man. Like for real. That hands down, no exaggeration. That was the best 2-on-2. That was the best 2-on-2 that we had, man, on this league. Inferno Kings versus LOD was the best 2-on-2 that we had on this league, man. Salute to them. That was a good joint. But listen, make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that tuned in and watched in real time. We appreciate y'all. A lot of y'all is going to come on here and y'all going to watch later. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments and y'all give us y'all thoughts on the things that we spoke about, from prep to the Drake card, all of that. Like I said, next week, tune in. We're going to talk about the Sigview versus Gates of the Garden, and that's going to get real. You know what I'm saying? BeardGod, I'm off here, man.